And a follow-up now on last night's protest that ended in 2 arrests. 20-year-old Tiana Arata was arrested on charges of participation in a riot, unlawful assembly, conspiracy, unlawful imprisonment, and resisting arrest. The sheriff's office says she was released from jail just before 1 o'clock this morning on zero bail. During the arrest of Arata, SLO PD says one of its officers was assaulted by 23-year-old Elias Bautista. He was arrested and released just before 2:30 this morning on $50,000 bail. Let's get to KSBY News reporter Alexa Bertola with the recap. Alexa?
Karina, that protest started in Mitchell Park, made its way onto the highway at one point, and then ended with those arrests. Now an estimated 300 people took part.
We have consistently asked protesters to stay off the 101. We ask that there be no acts of violence and that they also no vandalism.
SLO PD says all 3 happened during Tuesday's protest. The department says it was notified about the protest Monday morning and checked in with the organizer.
We contacted them earlier, let them know based on the low numbers and the lack of a plan or even a plan of march, we weren't bringing in a large contingency of officers.
SLO PD says when protesters entered the freeway, there was just 1 CHP vehicle and 2 motor officers, and that protesters walked around them. They blocked all lanes of traffic for about an hour.
During that time, they laid on the ground, they blocked vehicles.
Law enforcement says 1 vehicle moved forward and a protester got on top of the vehicle. Another used a skateboard to smash the back window. A family with a 4-year-old was in the car. CHP is now looking for those protesters.
That vehicle was trying to drive around people to make its way on the freeway, and the driver of the vehicle did not feel safe with all of those protesters around.
The organizer of the protest was arrested, sparking outrage.
Arrested for no reason after the protest. Mind you, it was after the protest we were all leaving and going home.
They never politely asked her to get on the ground. She was already handcuffed behind her back, and there was 6 men pulling her in all different directions and then throwing her on the ground.
But police say the organizer is responsible for what happened during the protest.
We do have several videos where she's encouraging individuals to block vehicles, as we've seen her what we believe be and potential acts of vandalism.
And KSBY reached out to the organizer for comment, but we have not yet heard back. Live in San Luis Obispo, Alexa Bertola, KSBY News.
Alexa, thank you. The San Luis Obispo Police Department is asking for help identifying the driver of a gray car that was involved in some kind of altercation with protests yesterday. Police released this video, which they say shows the organizer, Tiana Arata, hitting the car with a flagpole. The video does not show what happened in the moments before this incident. If you know who the driver is, police would like to hear from you.